Here we have a brush cutter. Now this is an oversized lawnmower, but it's not for the lawn, it's not for grass. It's for chopping down weeds, brush, particularly anything that's kind of thicker than grass. You could go very, very slow with grass, but it tends to just push it down. So don't rent your bush hogs, and sometimes that's a slang for this. Brush cutter is what it is normally called, but bush hog is a slang for this piece of equipment. It's more for knocking down your weeds in a field. Once they start getting up, a foot or a couple of feet high, and if it gets up too high, maybe 3 feet, maybe you want to knock it down a bit with a trimmer first, and then go over it with the brush cutter. Now the blade on this is different than a lawnmower. Tip it up here, and you can see that it's a thick, coarse blade, but the ends are loose. They spin around, and the reason they're loose is because in fields or brush, sometimes you'll hit something, and maybe a stump or a piece, hopefully not a rock, but these will flick back and give some resilience instead of being broken or bent like your lawnmower blade would, which is obviously much thinner because it's only meant for grass. These are fairly thick, up to about 1/4 inch thick, so they may take a good chunk out of them, but they won't break and bend. So you run it at full speed. Now the body on these will tilt, and that's because of the terrain that you would be going over. Here we foam fill the tires, because believe it or not, in some areas, even where there's spruce trees or pine trees, the needles will actually get into the tires and give you flats. So big benefit to have foam filled tires.